What's going on YouTube? Dang, my mouth. Like I said in previous videos, bro, my mouth is kind of messed up right now. Like I got a cold sore in my mouth. Don't think nothing weird. Let's just get right to the video.
Tom Holland is older than me.
What? 28? And today we're watching Gen Z is aging like milk. Well, I feel like one thing I did notice is that younger people look a lot older than you would really think. Especially dudes. I've seen dudes that say that they're 25. The whole time they look a cool 30 or something.
Gen Z is aging like milk. Okay, there's a trend going around where Gen Z is freaking out because they realize they look really old. Starting with this clip from Jordan the Stallion.
Apparently, Gen Z is like aging really rapidly.
It is mainly because of the stress. Come here. We live in a time nowadays where millennials look way younger for their age, while Gen Z looks way...
Oh no, that's true too, because I've definitely seen like older people and they look, maybe like they'll say, oh, I'm this old, and the whole time you were thinking they were younger.
older for their age. If you don't believe me, I'm Gen Z. Get
Right.
closer.
He's 30, he gotta be 30, 32.
I am Gen Z and nobody ever believes me. When my mom and I walk out in public, people think that my mom is my younger sister. Right? When I tell people, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my family, they think I'm talking about my children. I don't have kids. Right? I'm talking about my parents. I'm still the child. Does that make sense? I'll put it to you like this. Zendaya is older than me. Tom Holland is older than me.
Wait, hold on. $28? So he gotta be like 26 probably? 26, 25. There's no way.
And you know what? That's funny because I'm 30. And I don't even look like it.
He is younger than 25 though. There's absolutely no way.
That's, you know what I'm saying right now? There was one time I wanted an autograph from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? I was standing for hours for this autograph, and when he walked up to me, I said, can you please sign this poster? It's for Jordan, right? He then took it and put, Dear Jordan, your dad is a great guy. He stood out here for hours and then gave it back to me. And before I can correct him, he looked at me and said, times were way more difficult back when we were kids, am I right? And then he tapped my shoulder and left. Dwayne is 52. I am 26. What I'm saying is...
Okay, see, okay. I'm 26 as well. Do I look like that?
So Gen Z definitely looks older. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so that guy's name is Jordan. He is 26 years old and he's borderline Gen Z. Now, if you didn't know, the age range Gen Z is from 12 to 27, so he does actually qualify there. I think in his case, I think it's just a look he's gone for. Like,
Yeah,
if you
old man glasses he has. These glasses are very old man-esque. You know what I'm saying?
shave, you'll probably drop another 10 years. I'm pretty much the same. Like, with a beard, I look 55, but then if you shave it off, I look about 12. So it's not too bad. I mean, he still looks good and everything. I think he's one of those guys who ages gracefully, meaning at like 45, he'll probably look the exact same as he does now. The way I screamed no when he said I'm Gen Z, I screamed you said Zendaya is older than me. I would have never guessed you're only 26. My condolences, Gen Z. 26? What stress are y'all going through? Now, the real problem comes when we start looking into these other posts.
These are the type of women that I'll be seeing that's like, but I think it's the surgeries. Like, it's a lot of surgeries going on and they're not getting very flattering ones, so it's making them look older. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's because when we were young, older women would get these surgeries, and so you would see them and be like, oh, she's trying to look young. But now younger women are getting those same surgeries, just younger, so it's making them look kind of wild.
This girl asked her audience what age she looked. Most guessed 30s and 40s. She's 22.
Yeah.
Respectfully, you look like you're pushing 45. Stop getting filler or Botox, whatever you have. It looks so bad.
She look like she could be 30 something.
45? I get like, okay, maybe like late 20s, 30s. 22, yeah, shocker.
Whoa.
When I first started TikTok and started making filler videos,
You ugly as shit.
like come get filler with me or Botox, I used to get these hate comments all the time. There's just people on TikTok that absolutely hate cosmetic procedures and believe.
Some people do. I'm not like the person where I think it's just don't like, it's horrible, whatever. Da, da, da. Some people really don't like that shit. But it's just some of them where I'm like, that's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
That you shouldn't get them. And again, I think it's a personal preference. Like if I want to get filler,
Yeah, it's a personal preference, but some people just don't look good. Like some people just don't. They just do too much on it, like, and it just fucks up everything that they potentially had going on, you know, for their future. You know, their future looks.
I feel like no one should stop you from getting filler because it's your own face. But people always told me that I look older, and I get it. I look older. I might act older. But 45? And before I used to cry over these comments and used to delete them and block the account. But now I'm just like,
Letting it breathe.
I just laugh at it because I know it's not true. But I do respect your opinion.
Okay, I just gotta say, is a
It's
completely
slightly true, but it's just not at the extreme.
neutral party over here, not trying to say anything, but yeah, she does actually look 45. I'd venture maybe even 55. And that's not an insult. I can't talk. I look like a freaking Goomba that got stomped on by Mario. I'm just being honest, like these TikTok comments, and this is probably a result of all these fillers or procedures that she's having done at such a young age. Yeah, I feel like literally nobody should be getting Botox or filler.
Bro, when I saw, let me move out the way. When I saw that Zac Efron looked like this, I heard he had an accident of some sort, so that's why he did all of this, but it just still looks absolutely insane. Especially in the movies like that he's in.
Or any kind of work done on your face at the young age of 22, I feel like at least grow into yourself a little bit, right? At least, you know, spend a couple years working on yourself through, you know, the natural means of diet and exercise, and maybe look up some of these goddamn looks fixing tutorials, start mewing 60 hours a day. I don't know, okay? Anything's better than flipping injecting shit into your face, okay? These mega companies kind of guilt trip you into thinking you should be applying all these products every single day. If you don't apply them, you're gonna die or something, you're gonna look ugly. But then kind of the opposite happens. The people who end up staying very natural just naturally have good looks because, you know, that's the way our ancestors kind of did it. Here's some of the comments. Why the hell are you all getting fillers at 22? She does look 45. No one should stop her from getting fillers. Yes, I hope she's happy. Okay, this thing about, okay, yeah, you should be allowed to do what you want, but if this is the result, is that really what you want to do? I mean, sure, go ahead if you want to look 45 at age 22, go ahead and do all this shit. Nobody's stopping you, but come on, we should be allowed to speak out against this. Believe it or not, even stuff like makeup is probably bad for you because there's a ton of chemicals that you should not be putting in your
I've never been mad at makeup. Like, obviously, like, too much makeup, and it's, like, very obvious, but I've never been mad at a girl wearing makeup, though.
face, but it's just so normalized and that everybody's doing it, and you feel like, hey, if this person's doing it, if I don't use it, I'm just gonna look uglier than them. So that's why you kind of get in this rat race over here. But yeah, I just, you know, I'd stay away personally, okay? But I'm a guy, so what do I know, right? Oh my god, saying she looks 45 is an insult to women who are 45 and look way better than this. She thinks looking 45 22 is bad. Wait till she hits 45, she will look 100. She's lucky no one said mid 50. Yeah, Twitter is even more ruthless than TikTok. Here's a quote tweet. What does 22-year-old and so many others fail to realize that when they go for these trends, laminated brows, lash extensions, fake tan, Botox, filler, bleach, blonde hair, etc., is that they look like the old women that are trying to look young. Exactly.
You feel me? Exactly. Like I remember people that look like people's moms that would do this and look like this whenever we were young.
You get this sort of artificial look. Not saying that I've tried it. Okay, obviously I haven't tried it. I don't have personal experience, but I don't think you need personal experience. You can kind of see the results of this shit on
This nigga voice is irritating me, bro. This nigga narration skills is irritating me, bro. My opinion on the matter, bro, like, I mean, get what you want, bro, but as far as her cosmetic surgery, whatever the hell she done to her face, me personally, I'm not fucking with it. You know, I'm not against women that get BBLs, you know, and things regarding to that. Makeup. Me specifically, like my woman, she don't wear any makeup. I kind of want to go for the naturalness, you know, the natural look. But if you do wear makeup, like it's cool, you know. Like I'm not pressed about it or anything like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I can't hear this dude talk anymore. So y'all make sure y'all drop a, y'all make sure y'all drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.